For this second day that we're looking at perimeter, circumference, and area, we're going to graph a little bit and then find the perimeter based on that. So if I read through this, I'm going to graph the quadrilateral, J, K, L, and M, with the vertices at these particular junctions. What is the perimeter? So clearly we see that it's a perimeter question. So in terms of strategy, what do I have to do? So we see that in order for us to do this, we do have to do the distance formula 4 times. Okay, which seems tedious. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Question? But before we commit to this times 4, it turns out it could be a different shape, like a rectangle. So let's go ahead and start plotting the vertices. So -3 and -3 is down here. So there's my J. K is at 1, -3, which is here. 1, 4 is where L is. And lastly, -3, 1 is right there. And that's an M. So if I were to connect the dots, we could see that I do have to do all 4 because it's a trapezoid. Now it turns out, do you actually have to do distance formula for all of these? No. No! Why not? Why not? Help us out, Sarah.
Because three of them are on straight lines.
Good, so 3 of them are along the horizontal or vertical. So JK is just a matter of counting, like so. And same with LK, etc. So JK, I can just count. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's no big whoop on that one. LK is lo mismo, but I'm going to count from K to L or from L to K. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. And Michael Jackson is going to do the same thing. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So far, so good. Now, of course, ML, and we all say, how do we do that? But you guys are mad skillagers. So we can do the distance formula right here on ML. So when setting it up from M to L, and we can look at the numbers that are already here. So from M to L, I can subtract -3 minus 1 and square all that. And the same thing, 1 minus 4 is going to be in the second part. 1 minus 4, all quantities squared. And don't forget to have the radical around the whole thing. Now we continue working through this puppy. And we get, I'm going to skip the step here, -4 squared is positive 16. And -3 squared is positive 9, so I'll jump that. And it turns out the square root of 25 is 5. So I now have to find the perimeter, and the perimeter is merely adding all 3 together. So, 4. So it's going to be 5 plus the 4, plus another 4, and plus that other one, which I can't see here, 7. Good. And there we go to get 20 units. And there's my answer. So notice that the graph does actually help here. Why? Because then I notice that I have, I notice that I have horizontal and vertical situations. So I don't actually have to do the distance formula on those ones.